I've been taping all the time. That's hilarious. First off, like, Cartoon Jazz always kill it, right? Always. Secondly, the dreads is always killing it. You see that baby hairs? Party. So, as you probably already saw, this controversy with Suki, a female rapper, and YK Osiris. I've never seen this little boy before, and I don't mean no disrespect in calling him a little boy, but he's 24 years old and I'm 36. So she said some things, he said some things, and in their conversation, he took it upon himself to forcefully plant a kiss on her lips. And he says that he wants to apologize. He's tried to apologize twice. I mean, multiple times. This is umpteen times or something like that. And he publicly apologized. And I just want to read it out loud to you guys. Apology went like this. I want to publicly offer my sincerest apology to Suki. In an attempt to be playful, I misread the moment and violated Suki's boundaries. I understand that the importance of consent, and I am embarrassed by my behavior. I take full responsibility and have tried multiple attempts to apologize. I have the utmost admiration for Suki, as it was never. And okay, it's a kind of a sincere apology. He misread the moment, right? I owe his apology before I seen the whole video. Go back, look at the video. In the video, she says to him, I will tear you up, or something like that, right? And what she's trying to convey is that I'm grown, or I'm this and I'm that, and you ain't on my level, right? That's what she's trying to convey to him. He proceeds to prove to her, in my opinion, he is willing and ready for whatever the flippity flop she has in mind. So he tries to kiss her. My point was, when she refused the first time, when she flinched and did all that, you should have moved on, bro. On top of, don't kiss people you don't know. And I don't give a fuck how much you admire somebody, how much you think somebody cute. You don't know her. Like, why would you be trying to kiss somebody you don't know? That's random as shit. I would not advise my son to be kissing girls he just met the first day he meet them. That's wild. Another thing is, people want to say, well, her lyrics is explicit, that's why he thought he can disrespect her. And I don't think that's true. I don't think his goal was to disrespect her. I think he was confused by the scenario, because it sounded like she was threatening him with a good time. I'm not saying she's wrong. I'm not saying she deserved to be treated like that. I'm saying it sounded like, if ever someone was threatened with a good time, that was the time. No blame for her. No, like, I don't have nothing to say. I don't think she did anything wrong. She said what she wanted to say, and her message was missed somehow, and he should have took her body language as lack of consent and moved on with his life in that sense, in my opinion. Now, so I still think he's wrong. I don't agree that that she did anything, that her clothing does anything, that her tattoos, outfit, appearance, persona. I don't feel like none of that was the issue. I think it really boiled down to two people in a moment of flirtation or letting down somebody easy. And sometimes when you let men down easy, they don't know what to do with that. They need to be let down hard or something. And I don't mean like she should have changed what she said, but it's just how it is sometimes. So I don't think that he a creep. I think he misread the situation, like he said. I do find it strange that men seem to misread the situation a lot. And I really want to talk about, do men teach other men what consent is and isn't? Because as a woman, we get told all types of shit. You can't wear your skirt like that, can't wear your hair like that, can't be flirty with a man, etc., etc., etc. You are taught from the time you are a little girl how to behave so men don't do bad things to you. Do men get taught not to do bad things? Is what I'm trying to ask. Like, is there a man, an uncle, a brother, a father, the church, the masjid, is anybody teaching men what consent is besides women? Are y'all talking to each other like, yo bro, don't be doing that because I had heard my man's blah 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 blah. Women have stories for days, horror stories, mishaps for days about what not to do so you don't get hurt. Do we still get hurt? Obviously. Do we still get violated? Obviously. But there are women teaching women at all times how to behave to get the least amount of static from men. Is there ever a dude teaching another dude how to behave? Because most of the time I hear live and let live conversations. Two other grown men are sitting between on two different sides of Suki. Neither one of them gave a hard no. Neither. Y'all could have saved that man's career. He didn't have to deal with the static. And y'all could have saved his embarrassment. And y'all could have saved Suki from being violated. By just being like, yo bro, relax. She wanna holler at you, you can get her number off air. What is wrong with saying that? Why don't y'all check each other on what is appropriate behavior and what isn't? I don't get it. I done been personally in places where a nigga is losing his shit all up in people's face, trying to touch on your butt, trying to squeeze your breast, lick under your skirt, whatever niggas is doing. And other niggas is laughing or pulling him off. Oh, he too drunk. Take that man home or teach him how to behave or explain to him what is unacceptable behavior to be in your presence, because females will tell you, oh, I don't hang with no chicks that do X, Y, and Z because I don't need X, Y, and Z. Do y'all do that? Or do y'all just, that's such and such thing. That ain't my thing, but he stole my man's. That's weird. To hang out with a rapist, to hang out with a guy that's violating kids,